Hey guys, Oldbeatercars here, and welcome to my hobby room and workshop. First off, I wanted to say something and say sorry to hear of Jim Marksberry's passing. He was a great man, great model builder. I didn't talk to him very much, but I did talk to him on Google Hangouts in the past. Yeah, he was a great guy. So it's really sorry to hear him passing away. I hope his family's doing okay. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys what I'm working on, projects I'm have on the bench, and that kind of thing. So an update on my 1930 Ford truck I'm doing with Emil Larson. So yeah, here we go. Alrighty, I'm just trying to get the angle on this thing here. Okay, let's see. Okay, there you go. I'm liking this new angle out. Well, here's a '65 Land Rover I'm working on. I finally got it painted. I'm doing weathering on it. I got the engine bay done on it. I need to do some more detail work on there. I was working on the radiator. Where the hell did I put it now? Cut down a small radiator for it. You see that there? To fit in here. It's pretty simple. I still have to do more weathering on it. Can't really do the proper weathering on these things because these originally were aluminum bodies, so they don't rust out; they just corrode. So I did a silver base with a green over top, and now I have to finish doing the detail work on there. So it's not perfect, but I mean it's close enough. So I still have to add the canopy that goes on top here. Need to make that a scratch. The chassis done here. I used the tires off the tires and rims from the MPC Jeep, military Jeep. Use them on that there. They have a big 5-bolt pattern, and added some hubs on there. And I cut and spliced the tranny and transfer case out of the original kit that I was using here. And the engine is a straight 6. I don't know whether now it's a 4 straight 6. I guess back in the 60s there, I read somewhere that they were using Ford. I'm not sure if it was 60s or 70s, but they were actually using Ford engines in those, and I guess some of the Ford trucks came with these engines. And this one here is a 5-cylinder, which is kind of weird. 5 cylinders were very common in Land Rovers. There's 4s and 5s. So this one here I just cut a bank off and made it into a 5-cylinder. Pretty simple. So yeah, just a little more detail work to do to it. I can do more detail painting, and get the chassis on top there, and then do a little more detail, and it'll be done. And I'll have an update on that too there when I get that project there done. Also working on the 1930 Ford I'm building here. It's gonna be a tanker truck, Texaco tanker. So here's the cab. You get a kind of a look see what it's gonna be like. Yeah, something like that. I'll put the tanker on the back here. Where is it? No, just hold on a minute. Wait. Okay. Well, here's the back of the tanker. You can do some more work on it. Yeah. So it's pretty skookum. So I actually had to get a couple reference pictures in order to make this. So I just have to sand all the seams down and get things looking tickety-boo, and then paint it red, and then add my decals to it and be done. Something I need to say though, with this truck here, this is something that not all trucks, but a lot of the heavy duty, these 2.5 ton trucks had heavy springs in the back and a heavy rear axle for heavy loads. Not all these trucks of those years had this kind of suspension, but a lot of them did, and that's the route I went on this one. A lot of this is all scratch built, so I'm kind of breaking the rule a little bit. I said that in the contest, or the build here, you had to use all the original suspension from the kit. I am using part of the original suspension, but in order to make it look realistic, you would have to go with this kind of suspension, because this is what would have been used on the original 1-to-1 scale truck. If we used the original suspension, it would never take the weight. I mean, who knows how many liters that tank would have been? You know, a couple thousand liters of fuel, and I definitely would toast the rear suspension. So you have to modify it. And if a mill has a problem with that, I can send them, if you want a mill, I can send you the springs and the rear axle too. It's not a big deal if you're concerned about it. I can just cast some stuff up and send it to you. If not, that's fine. So anyways, that's that there. I'm working on that slowly. Just got projects and projects and projects going here. You know, you get stuff gluing up. I mean, stuff just just keep on going, eh? I'm doing the replica build of the 74 Nova. I got the Nova pretty much painted now. I need to do more detail work on it. Here it's painted. The car, when I remember this Nova, when our cousin first got it, it was like a, I don't remember what kind of color yellow it was, but it was like a really weird pale yellow. And then he painted it later on, and it came to a bit of a more of a yellow like this. So I mostly remember it like this kind of color, yellow. So anyways, that's done there. You know, I do a bunch of filling there. I had to do these. I still have to do all the chrome, bare metal foil, do the signal lights, and I have to actually add the detail, because in the days when I actually wanted to buy this car off my cousin, he was working on the rear fenders. They were rusted out, and on the bottom here. And in them days it was actually gray and primer. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm basically gonna build it the way I remember it. So at the time that I actually wanted to buy it, but never became that way. And in them days he actually had the black vinyl top, and I'm gonna put that on there too. But it's gonna be done pretty much the way that I remember it. I did the rear, actually, this way. I did the rear taillights too. It's not quite done yet, so I do more work on that. And I gotta modify the front bumper and rear bumper still. do those things. The rear bumper, yeah, I cut a notch into it because phone's ringing. Too bad. The bumper, to cut a notch into it because the filler cap, that fuel filler, is right between the taillights, and you have to cut a notch in the bumper to get that proper look. If you Google 74 Nova and look at back bumper, you'll see that has a bit of a notch cut in the bumper. So I had to do the same thing. I may take this down, and well, I think what I might do is I might just paint it and then go over a dull coat, and look fairly realistic. Not there. At the front bumper too, I'm gonna have to modify. Bumper here, because this kit here is actually a 69, and they're a little bit different. But the signal lights here I want to fill in and do the same thing. I have to paint it and then dull coat it, and you'll get that nice flat aluminum look. God, I don't remember now. I think they were steel bumpers, steel with chrome on them. But in this application, this is what I'm going to do. Yeah. So, anyways, let's get the chassis done. Alright, it's painted black. That's the way he had it. I'm going to add some rust to it, and it looks nice and rusty. And he had for rims. I think he had those 5-spoke. I think they were Pontiac rims. I think he had Pontiac rims, I think, on it. But and I remember there were 5 spokes. But I'm not too sure if those 5 spokes were. I'm not sure if GM had made that style too or not. But I'm pretty sure they're Pontiac rims. Anyways, here's the V8. It's pretty close. I didn't have a spare V8 kicking around, small block Chevy kicking around to steal, so because I don't like robbing parts of other kits. But anyways, it's pretty close. It's pretty close to what he had originally. So yeah, that's that one there. So yeah, that's I do have another build going on, and I'll make another video for that one later date. Just right now I have lots on my plate here, lots for you guys to see. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask about things you see on my video, please feel free to send me either send me a comment or personal message, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching my video, guys, and do the same old comment, subscribe, that kind of stuff. I'm glad to see some new subscribers on my channel. That's great. Some new guys coming on the scene. That's awesome. So I sure hope things keep going strong. Anyways, thanks for watching my videos, and bye for now, guys. Take it easy.